Welcome back, everybody. As we talked about earlier in the show with Brandon Arnold, the crisis at the southern border is impacting all American taxpayers. Small business owners are feeling it more than anyone. And a new survey from RedBalloon and Public Square showed that 46% of small business owners reported border security as their top concern ahead of the president's State of the Union address tonight. And I'm excited to be joined by the founder and CEO of RedBalloon, Andrew Crapuchettes, and he joins me now. Andrew, so great to have you on. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Amanda, nice to see you, and thanks for having me.
Happy to have you. And I want to dig into this because some people might think that, for a small business, what do they really care about illegal immigration? But as I just said, that was their number one issue. Why is that?
Well, a lot of these businesses that we're talking to, they're increasingly concerned about crime. President Trump talked about immigrant crime and illegal immigrant crime. They're concerned about crime. This is why we're also finding in this Freedom Economy Index that only 13% of businesses in the state of California are happy with the state that they're in. There's this kind of surge of businesses. They're trying to leave California. They're trying to leave states like Illinois and New York and look for states where they can be free. And so what they want to see out of the State of Union address tonight is the president be able to talk to the border issue. Unfortunately, none of us believe that he will talk to that, but that's what these businesses want. The second thing that they want to see out of him tonight is a conversation about how are we going to control government spending? How are we going to make sure that the voting system has clarity, is correct, and that we know that our votes are actually counting towards who is going to be elected. So those are the top three things that they're looking for right now. And these small businesses are deeply affected by all of these issues. One of the other things that's really important coming out of this survey is that we ask these businesses, how much do you care about foreign policy like Ukraine or what's happening in other countries, even Israel? And they said, that is not our top priority right now. It should not be the president's top priority right now. It's not where our funds should be going right now. And so these businesses are very concerned that the government has no concern for businesses here in our country. Instead, they're focusing on whether it's because of kickbacks or whatever reason, they're focused on international issues that really don't affect Americans. And Americans, we're paying the bills for a lot of other countries while we simply can't make ends meet here at home. So that's what we're finding out of this FEI survey. Businesses are tired of the foreign policy coming out of the Biden administration, and they really want to see that border secure. And they're looking for places like red states to move because the blue states are eating them alive.
Yeah. Yeah, we're paying for other people's wars. We're paying for other people's border walls to be put up around their country. It's incredible to see. I remember during Donald Trump's administration, there was a group of people who President Trump tasked with focusing solely on the issues of small businesses. And I can't remember what the coalition was called, but that was all they did. They only focused on issues that were affecting Main Street. I don't know what the fate of that was under this administration. You don't hear about it anymore, so I have a feeling Joe Biden got rid of it. But are there people on Capitol Hill who you think actually listen to the plight of small businesses? Because I know a lot of them run on that, and they say that they care about the little man and the little business, but then they get to government office, and then it just doesn't seem like that's a priority anymore.
Absolutely. There are not lots of people. Obviously, there's some really good Republicans, not the rhinos, who do care about businesses. And part of the reason we wanted to launch this Freedom Economy Index, and by the way, if you want to find out more, you can go to redballoon.work, WORK/Freedom Economy, and you can download all these reports. Part of the reason we wanted to launch this report is we wanted to be able to surface the voices of these small businesses, because many of them are kind of the forgotten man in our economy, and they are the lifeblood of our economy. And Trump's talked about that a lot. He realizes the small mom and pop businesses that are willing to stand up for what's right, they're going to be far less affected by a lot of the woke ideology that is infecting. You see what Doritos did with their transgender pedophile ambassador in Spain. The small businesses in America, they're not going to go down this road. It is a movement of hometown values, and that's what RedBalloon and Public Square are all about. We want to support those businesses, and we want to give them a voice in the media, shows like this. We also want to give them a voice on Capitol Hill. And so increasingly, when we come out with these Freedom Economy Index piece is we're starting to hear more and more people in DC, but even in state legislatures say, hey, we want to know what the small businesses think, because we realize those are the people who are voting. But more importantly, those are the people who are driving our economy today. More than 60% of all jobs in America are with small and medium-sized businesses right now. And so, unfortunately, DC is completely out of touch with those people. They have friends in big business. They have friends in Ukraine, but they do not have business friends on Main Street. And so that's what Public Square and Red Balloon are all about. How do we support those people and make sure that their voice is heard in these corridors of power?
Yeah. Andrew, we've got about 45 seconds left, and I want to let people know what Red Balloon is and how it works. So give us a little rundown of that.
Yeah, redballoon.work is America's pro-freedom job board and labor connector. So not only can businesses post jobs, job seekers, everything is free for you. You can go in there, you can create a profile, you can download the Employee Bill of Rights, you can find out how to be free at work. And it's really important. It's going to have a huge impact on your outlook on life and your family. And if you're a business, you can post jobs and get access to the best job seekers, those that will show up, work hard, and not be whiners. Also, if you want redballoon.work to do your recruiting for you, we can actually take over the whole hiring process. We do compensation reviews. We'll do the first interview for you, and we will make sure that you hire people that build your culture and not destroy it, because a bad hire is going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars, and we're going to help you avoid that.
Yep. I love it. I love it. One-stop shop. If you're looking for a job, if you're offering a job, it's fantastic. Andrew, it's a really great organization. I'm so glad that we had you on tonight to tell our audience about it. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody, that is the end of our show. I'm going to tune in for the State of the Union tonight, and I'm just interested how Joe Biden is going to make it through the 9 p.m. hour. We're all going to have to watch and see. All right, Grant Stinchfield is here to take you through the next hour, and we'll see you tomorrow.